What up, everyone? Pat Mayo here with your quick picks breakdown for the 2021 American Express on DraftKings this week. 2-course rotation. Used to be 3. Now it's just 2 at PGA West. You're going to get 3 rounds at the Pete Dye Stadium course where there is shot tracker and stats to go find. Plus, there's going to be the Nicklaus course, which the players will have in one of the first 2 rounds before the cut after 36 holes. That's also a change because it used to be 54 holes for the cut. This used to be a really weird tournament. It's actually kind of great how it is right now. No spectators, no pro-am. It led to us having a better tournament to consume this week on DraftKings. We go to the top of the pricing board. There used to be John Rahm, but he has withdrawn, leaving Patrick Cantlay as the highest priced player of the top 10 players on the board. Cantlay shaping up, let's see, he's the odds-on favorite to win. He plays Nicklaus courses really well. He has a top 10 at this course in his only other appearance. He's a fantastic play. He's just very, very pricey. If you do want to go with a more balanced build, you can actually start your teams in the $9,000 range if you really want it. If you want to stack your teams up top with Scotty Scheffler, and then drop down to Abraham Answer, you have a lot of salary relief where you can go back into the 9s if you wanted to, or not have to dip down into the mid-6s if you don't want to. Those are my 2 favorite plays of the week from the top end. Although Kevin Na coming off of a win, no one's using the guy for the American Express, and he's made the cut 9 of 10 years at this course. So both Na and Matthew Wolff are coming in severely underowned. Putting those 2 guys in your mix if you're playing multiple lineups might be the move as well. Dropping down into the $8,000 region, a lot of mixed names here. Russell Henley, he's a fine play, going to be incredibly popular, though. I would stick to the top of this range. Champ and Casey, 89, 87. Champ and Casey, very volatile players, but high-scoring players. If not them, go with Adam Long at $8,500. Sam Burns at 83 is shaping up to be potentially the highest-owned player on this entire slate. I like Sam Burns enough. He's a fine player. He's played well at this course. It's his first start of the year, and 10 of the past 11 champions of the American Express have played one of the 2 opening events of the year. Sam Burns did not. And frankly, there's not that much differentiating the skill sets between Sam Burns and everyone else surrounding him. So if his ownership is going to be double at least everyone else in his range, you're probably just best off pivoting off of him and going on to one of the other guys. Once we drop it down into the 7s, this is where you can really make your lineups matter this week. You have both Gary Woodland and Francesco Molinari coming off injuries and poor performances last season, but skill-wise, they're the 2 best players in the $7,000 range. Molinari's at $7,000. Woodland is up at $7,700. I have no idea what the future has in store for these guys, but I do know what their baseline skill level is, and it's way better than everyone else in the $7,000 range. They could be god-awful, like they've been for the past 6 months, but having these months to heal, to regroup, could lead you down a road where you're getting tremendous elite talent at discount prices. Because if both these guys are right, they should be priced above $10,000 in this field, and they currently are not. And if you're playing multiple lineups, you don't need a lot of them to get over the field because people are too cowardly to take them. They want to see it first. No, you want to be early on the cheaper guys. This isn't Ricky Fowler at $9,400 where I want to be early on Ricky. Yeah, well, you're paying a premium to be early on Ricky. You are not doing that with Woodland or with Francesco Molinari. Just objectively picks that I do like from the $7,000 range. Charlie Hoffman at $7,400, shaping up to be fantastic. Keegan Bradley at $7,300. And my man, Johnny Question Marks. John, coming in hot in terms of the ball striking. Very accurate off the tee. Came 3rd here 3 years ago as well. He's seeing his game round back into form. At least he did at the end of the swing season. He's $7,200. If you're looking into the $6,000 range, stick to the top end. Unless you're really going stars and scrubs, I'm going back to Doug Gim, the Gim Reaper, after he screwed me last week. That's okay, though. $6,800. Henrik Norlander and Jim Herman at $6,800 and $6,700 are all guys you could potentially end your teams with if you wanted to. If you go down to the very bottom, if you really want to jam in all the top end guys, $6,100. Chris Baker is just sitting down there. He hits a ton of fairways. He makes a ton of birdies. You don't get the name. Chris Baker, the birdie maker, for nothing. He is the way to unlock 2 guys in the $10,000 range and still have a balanced lineup in between Baker and the top 2 guys. That's it for me for the quick picks. You can find my cheat sheet up at dkplaybook.com. And if you want a full breakdown of the field, head on over to the Mayo Media Network YouTube channel where I talk with Rick Gaiman more in depth about every player in every range to give you a leg up on the American Express. Good luck this week. See you next time.